It's my privilege today to introduce you to the Council for Unity members at the Suffolk County Jail. They're going to share with you their experience in the 8 steps to become a Dragon Slayer. As in the end of the Dragon Slayer story, the hero leads the children to the cave where he found his weapons to slay the dragon, and that is his legacy. And now, the young men that you're going to meet are going to share with you their legacy. And I'm Robert DeSena. I'm the founder and president of the Council for Unity. It's my privilege now to introduce our narrator for this event, the inmate we lovingly call Curly. Curly?
Step 1.
Alright, so step 1 is don't let negative perspectives get to you of others. Never let a negative perspective get to you, because it's always going to bring you down. It's never going to pick you up. You're never going to go nowhere. It's always going to bring you backwards. You let negative perspectives of others get to you, it's going to bring you right back where you are. I got a story that I let negative perspectives get to me my whole life. I was called dumb, stupid, but my father was always told I wasn't good and everything. And I let it get to me. I dropped out of school in 9th grade, have a problem reading and everything. I was around my older brother that was a big drug dealer, and I thought that was the right thing to do in life. So I began messing with drugs, started smoking weed at 8 years old, started doing everything the wrong way. When I moved to Long Island from the Bronx at 10 years old and began selling drugs and messing with it until I hit 18 and I started sniffing coke. And then I found out that I was doing it so much, I lost my job, I was going down the wrong path, and one day I came across a problem with my brother, and I stuck up for him and did a shooting that got me put in jail. Now, you let negative perspectives and everything negative around you get to you, you're never going to go anywhere in life, never going to be productive, always going to stay in the same path you are and never do anything good for yourself. You always want to do better and be positive all around you. That's what I want to say.
Today, I stand before y'all today saying that the Dragon Slayer, the story of the Dragon Slayer is very, very serious, very deep. I know in my heart, if I had this when I was younger, I don't think I'd be standing in front of this camera right now. The family members here are great. The kids are the future. And Bob is a very great man, a genius for this idea, this concept, saving a lot of lives. God bless him. Step 2.
Step 2 is overstepping your boundaries. I feel as though it should be step number 1, because stepping out of our comfort zone is the first step to progression. Being content with your position in life is equivalent to just staying in neutral, and staying in neutral is just not about the goal. I feel as though stepping out of our comfort zone is what leads us to avoid being institutionalized. Since age 12, I've been in and out of jail, and I'm basically comfortable here. And you know, if you feel as though you're content with your position in life, it's just you'll never take that step forward. You'll never step out of your comfort zone. I feel as though with hard work and dedication, you know, making it to the top is just worth it. It makes everything worthwhile. I don't want to say.
Step 3.
Good morning. My name is Russell. I chose step 3, which is recognizing guys regardless of what they look like. This is my favorite part of the story, the wolf. As a young kid, I'm from the Brooklyn area, grew up in Flatbush, Crown Heights, 4th Green, and I grew with what we would call a pack of wolves. From Brooklyn to the 4 building, run around being a follower, cutting whoever I'm told to cut, till I found about a dozen Puerto Ricans chasing me down the hallway one day, and I realized I wasn't as tough as I thought I was. So I tend to pick the wrong guys, the wrong people, I'm here, my message is to allow counsel for you to be your wolf, to be your guide. You have a family here that's going to take you into the unknown. You don't have to be afraid. There's people here to help you, to make you successful, to make you look at yourself and recognize your flaws, your character defects, and don't care. Don't care what you did. You could have shot somebody, you could have sold some drugs, you could be hated by everybody. The council's willing to give you an opportunity to help you take that step into the forest, to be your guide. And that's my message. Thank you.
Step 4.
How y'all doing today? My name is Joseph. Those who know me better know me as Trigger. I'm 27 years old. I got over 9 years in prison. And this program here has helped me a whole lot. I started in 2011. I went upstate for 5 years and now I'm back. I'm taking part of this program again. It's definitely helped me a lot over the years. And step 4 was one step in particular that helped me drastically and striving for a positive future, because the part that I had to get over is the fear of failure. And I had to learn that in order to succeed, you got to learn what it is to fail first. And professionals, experts, and masters of their occupations, they all fail in order to succeed. And I had to learn that. I had to learn to take chances and realize that life is about taking chances. If you don't take those chances, you'll only be left with a long list of regrets. And now that I've, stepped out of my boundaries and, I've reached a little higher and I've found my inner powers, I've realized that by taking those chances, I've succeeded a lot more doors have been open for me, and now I realize that my opportunities are endless, just like anyone else's. Just because I've been in jail and in prison, and I've gangbanged, and I've committed crimes, and I've been looked at as a menace to society, it doesn't change the fact that I can still succeed, and I can still strive for a positive future. And no matter what anybody tells you to try to discourage you in life, you need to realize that you still have a chance, and we can still succeed no matter what. You find your inner powers, you find whatever you need to help you get to that next step in life and succeed. So that's my piece for today. Thank you.
Step 5.
My name is Deshante. Just became a part of Council of Unity. I didn't want to do it, so I picked this step 5, Face the Dragon. I'm gonna rap for you. Hope you like it. I said, listen, step 5, I said, face the dragons, don't let the dragons consume you. Your guards up, just show us the true you. It's nothing you can't do with the Council of Unity. I put my pride to the side, the council influenced me. Like, step 5, face your dragons. I was crip in the hood, I'm known for keeping it cracking. I had to pick my pants up just to keep it from sagging. Only body that I'm catching is in the form of a dragon. Like, just imagine living life as a knight, where the only way to find true potential is to fight. And I know it's right, because this don't feel wrong. Call over Bob to give you something you could build on. A job, or education, whatever works. That's it, man. Just want y'all, that's it.
That's platinum right there, guys. Step 6.
Step 6, serve others. When you learn to serve others, you learn to live for other people. You don't learn to live for just yourself. You have this thing that comes off it, like your body, like your vibe is just different. When you learn to do stuff for other people, you can serve other people by doing anything. You can help them out. You can give them things that they don't have. You can just do it, and it feels good because it's not you stray away from the feeling of being selfish, having greed, like living for one person. You learn to live for other people, And since I've been here, I learned to get myself back to my religion, Christian. And I read this the other day. It's Mark 10, verse 45. It says, "For not even the Son of Man came to be served, but to serve and give his life as a ransom for many." And I look at that as like this: if the God of the world came not to be served, but to serve other people, why can't we do it? Just learn to serve other people and learn to not live for yourself. Because when you learn to live for yourself, I feel like other than the prison that we're already in, that's the other biggest prison that you're living. And that's what I gotta say.
Step 7. Learning to forgive is the one I chose. My name is Curly. Forgiveness is very, very serious. You have to start with forgiving yourself, that's one. Because there's no way if you don't forgive yourself, you'll be able to forgive anybody else. And I'm pretty sure we all been forgiven before. You don't forgive, you pretty much stagnate yourself to where you be stuck in darkness. You be stuck in darkness, and you can't see in the dark, you need light. I went through a process of forgiveness myself, whereas I did 5 years in prison for a weapon that wasn't mine. And I thought me being me, this OG of my hood, which is Wyandanch, I thought that when I came home from prison after doing that 5 years, that the person who I had to forgive, I pretty much thought I was gonna do something to him. So I didn't know how to react to when I saw him, how I was gonna feel, what I was gonna think, what I was gonna do. But during that 5 years, I came to the light, by the grace of God, who forgave us. I let it go. And by letting that go, other doors opened for me. Met some good people during that time. OG Dino, Bob, Mr. Bryant, officer who runs this. They forgave us. I was a bad little kid in the adolescent table. He forgave me 1,000,000 times. But with life, if you don't forgive, you're pretty much going to be stuck and never move on. Forgiveness is very important. Forgiveness is very important. And that's what I got to say today. Step 8, leaving a legacy.
Good morning. You know they say the best for last. Step 8 is legacy. Legacy should be important to every man and woman. Legacy is your name, what you stand for, what you will be remembered as. Now is the time to reevaluate yourselves and realize what you want to leave, a negative legacy or positive legacy. At this time, you have a second chance. A second chance to change the perception that people have of you. A second chance to become a different man. Somebody your parents, your family, your children can be proud of you. We get caught up in the what ifs. What if I would have did this? What if I wouldn't have did this? You gotta start focusing on what now. Your life is far from over. In order to truly live, you have to let go and let your bad reputation die. See, with reputation, you constantly do things and live up to that reputation. Until you find yourself in such a hole you can't get out. Now, you gotta become this different persona to carry on a reputation that you really didn't want in the first place. So, right now, you have the opportunity of a second chance. You've been given a chance to break old ties, negative ties. You've been given a chance to mend past relationships that will benefit you. You also been given a chance to find new relationships that will help you. Relationships with Bob, relationships with Dino. These are people that can help you when you get out there and give you the tools to succeed. If you choose the negative, this is the outcome of the negative. Where you're sitting at right now is the outcome of the negative. The negative only gets worse though. A county bid turns into a single-digit upstate bids, turns to double-digit upstate bids. So finally you get the life on the back of your bid. That's what nobody wants. Right now, I was in the wrong place, wrong time, around the wrong people. Gotta give up 15 years of my life. Well, I've been here long enough to where I got 10 left. You don't want that to be your story. When I come home, I'll still be young. I'm gonna work with Dino, with Bob, and them to further help kids. Because that's what I feel my calling is, to help the children. I just want to stress to the kids and everybody, decide how you want your legacy to go, how you want people to remember you as. So,
And those kids were the 8 steps of slaying your dragon. Slaying your dragon is a must. We all have dragons. We all face problems in life. You gotta slay them and face them and get rid of them. I like to bring to the camera Bob and Dino. They're very important men in my life who helped change my life. A big part of the story of slaying this dragon. You kids gotta know, you are the future. You have a second chance. Don't ever give up and forgive. That's the 8 steps of the dragon.
Why don't, I'm gonna open up the floor for those members here, if they wish, who did not get a chance to speak, and if they'd like to say something, we want everybody here to be remembered, everybody. This is our family, and everybody here has something profound to say. So I'm gonna invite Donde up. Say what you feel, son.
Hey, Donnie Purnell. I just want to say that it was very touching. Everybody, the steps in slaying dragons is very important because without overcome boundaries, you cannot exceed or advance. And as the brother Warren was saying, a legacy is a very important thing. To be remembered for something other than what you were known for prior to coming into the light of, seeing better opportunities. So in order to excel, we need to destroy or get rid of the old things that we were formerly dealing with. Get to know yourself. That way you can get to be yourself and be the person that you need to be. And with that, I close.
This next speaker is a good little guy, man. Has a lot of spirit, he's a people person, man. But he's gonna give it to y'all for those who can't speak English too well.
Hi, my name is Jairo. I just want to say that it's better if you lose a minute in your life than you laugh in a minute. I'm going to say something for those that don't speak English. No tengan miedo a enfrentarse a los dragones porque no importa donde ustedes vayan, ustedes siempre van a ser alguien en la vida. No se dejen apagar por aquellos que les dicen que ustedes no son nadie. Siempre hay un futuro adelante. Dejen que esta persona lo ayuden. Esto es para nuestro futuro. Ellos lo que quieren es lo mejor para nosotros. Y de la cárcel no se saca nada bueno. Yo tengo un hijo en la casa, en eso es lo que yo pienso todos los días. Yo tengo que volver para atrás para la casa, para mi hijo. Y si ustedes no piensan así, yo no sé qué es lo que están pensando. Yo también era parte de una ganga que no me llevó a ninguna parte, solamente me trajo aquí. Si ustedes siguen en la ganga, en eso, ustedes lo que van a perder la vida o a seguir haciendo tiempo preso. Eso es todo lo que tengo que decir. Gracias.
This next gentleman is brand new to the council community. He has a few words to say as well.
My name is Riverhead. I just came to the program last week. This program is really helping me. I'm starting to learn how to stop being in the now, because my whole life I just been in the now. Saying, I don't know, it's just, the now is not a good thing. You gotta know how to be honest with yourself and all that. That's how you got to progress. And that's all I really got.
This next speaker, very, very good man, known him a lot of years. Officer Brian.
My part is really to focus in, I'm speaking to the officers. It's a whole different mindset, a new way of thinking. When I look at these guys, I see opportunity disguised as impossibility. And if we can just focus in on their potential, their power, and try to redirect it, you'll see a change. You'll see a difference. Just by simply showing that you care about it, it makes all the difference in the world. The number one problem we face is that every correction officer in a policy-making position or in a position of authority is not on board with the new mindset. But there is a new mindset that is on the horizon. And it's going to take persistence, diligence, and consistency, and the mindset Well, the new mind change also has to come from the top in order for us to be successful in our programs. God bless you.
That's right. I'm gonna bring one more person to this camera. Another very, very important member to this CFU family. He left a legacy. Tino, y'all.
How your brothers doing, man?
That's right.
You know, as always, man, I feel honored to be here, man, for real. I have a message for the brothers that's gonna be watching this, or the sisters who are in doubt. Because when Council for Unity first came to me, I laughed and was like, what's that supposed to do for me? And these 8 steps that these young men spoke about will, if you internalize this and try to apply these 8 steps, you can change your life as you know it. Some of you may be tired of being tired. Some of you are unsure what change is all about. Some of you may think change is just something you talk about. These men that are taking the council journey are becoming that of change. To do the same thing over, to get new results, is the definition of insanity. So, if there's something that is interfering with your change, you're embracing your change, try going through these steps from 1 to 8. Wish you the best.
I thought we got one more for y'all. I'm proud to present this man. He's a very good man. I call him Pop, the Paisan. Like you heard the brother just say, apply this to you and mean it, and you guarantee you'll see the difference. Bob.
The journey is always difficult. The mistakes that await us sometimes are unavoidable, and we've all paid a price for that. Some of us are fortunate enough to grow and heal the pain that we've experienced by serving others. This is difficult for me because it's a 40-year journey. And what I want to share with you is that Council for Unity has created more miracles in those 40 years than I've read in the Bible. Don't miss this opportunity. If you take it serious, it will transform you. You will have a new family that will be there for you till the day you die. And like these men, you will find a way to leave a legacy.
I don't know how I got this person because if it wasn't for him, it'd be no us and no CFU. So I'd like to bring to the camera Mr. Linghorn.
Let me say to whomever sees this, I'll tell you a 2-minute story. About 9 years ago, a little guy came in here and said that he wanted to speak with the sheriff. And Sheriff DeMarco said, okay. And he asked me to sit in on this. I'm the assistant to the sheriff out here in Suffolk County. And it was Bob who wanted to speak to the sheriff. And he said he had this program for gangs and bad guys, and he wanted to bring it to. So we started listening, and I'm looking at the sheriff, and he's looking at me, and after Bob left, he said, come on. How are we gonna bring guys that's kicking the shit out of each other and kicking the shit out of everybody, put them all in one room, and end up having them love each other? Well, inside of 6 weeks, and for you guys that are new here, you'll see it. Inside of 6 weeks, this facility, not only the gangbangers, not only the bad guys on the tiers, but everybody seemed to be starting to pull together. So I am proud of you senior citizens of this group.
Hey, that one hurt.
Okay, and I'd also like to tell you young guys, go back and talk to your buddies on the tiers. It's a blessing that we've got this guy, this group. And I'll tell you one other thing, it's affected all of Riverhead. The high school jumped on the bandwagon. They had a parent group that jumped on the bandwagon. I'm a local resident of Riverhead for lifetime. Riverhead at one time never believed that they had gangs until this program came here. It woke the people up in the township outside. So not only has it affected inside, it has affected the town of Riverhead. So Bob, I can give you congratulations. Guys, as you've heard, keep up the faith. Don't give in.
That's right.
Keep it up. Thank you.
As you know, every week we come down on Fridays, we end down in prayer. I believe that's a strong part of this because it starts with faith and ends with faith. And we are the Council for Unity.
Lord, as we gather today in a group of Council for Unity, I ask that you give us the strength and courage to actually come together in wholeness as a unit, as one. And I ask that you may allow us to see the differences we all have, and I ask that you allow us to cope with them. Allow us not to accept the negative perceptions. Allow us to overcome our boundaries. Allow us to face our dragons. Allow us to discover our inner powers. Allow us to just do all the 8 steps that Bob has given us today. I ask that you give us knowledge, wisdom, understanding, for us to understand and actually apply them to our lives. I ask that you give us happiness. So once we overcome this boundary in life, I ask that you allow us to just never make the mistakes that we made in the first place. And we accept you into our hearts, and we give you praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
We got a surprise appearance. These 2 young ladies. Let's hear what they got to say about Council for Unity.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Micaela. I'm the social worker for these young men and the youth here. I've only been here about 6 or 7 months, and I've seen lives change. I'm so proud of these young men, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do one day with all of the tools that they've learned here.
They're gonna cry. I'm Ashley. I'm an intern under Micaela, and I've been sitting in on these sessions for maybe 4 months now, and the growth I've seen is really tremendous. I know I'm quiet and sit in the background, but I'm observing, and from week to week I see differences in these kids and young men, and potential, like you said, disguised as impossibility, and I truly believe in all of you, and can't wait to see what you do when you get out, honestly. Keep it going.
The future. Slay your dragons. Change is a must. My name is Curly. God bless you.
All right.